The Chinese are definitely up to something. But is it also fear-mongering on the United States government's part? So guys, this is going to be a short video, but I'm convinced that the Chinese are attacking us, and they're openly attacking us with the constant bombardment of cyber attacks, with two Chinese nationals that were just recently arrested for trying to, in a long short of it, weaponize a fungus. And this fungus is a blight that affects obviously crops and stuff, but can also make people sick. Now, the way the article read, it looks like that they were trying to get to the Michigan University, or University of Michigan, sorry, and trying to weaponize this to make this thing more, I guess, pliable to humans. They didn't say that in the article. That was the conclusion I came up with. Nonetheless, there they go again with their nonsense. And then you have the new COVID version, the NB181, that is easily transmittable and spreading a lot faster. The numbers of Chinamen in China that got sick drastically shot up within the last 2 months. Out of the people that were sick, though, to be fair, if I'm not mistaken, 80 people were severely sick, 30 of them passed away. That's in China. So far, no one passed away here, but they are detecting it here in the United States. Again, that came from where? China. China also had the transformer issue last year, where they found communication devices in the transformers that run our power plants to electric plants to give us obviously electricity. You also had solar generator inverters or solar power inverters that had communication devices in there, so they can remotely shut that off. So they want to, or they planted these devices in the transformers to shut off our power source, and they also had communication devices in the solar inverters to shut that off whenever they want. They are constantly attacking us, and the worst part about it is nothing's being done about it. No one's really questioning it. I haven't seen anything in C-SPAN or any politician going, why are we allowing the Chinese to continue to do this shit? Why are we not hammering them out? Tariffs don't work. The only other option is to go to war. Physical war. Not the war of words, not the war of cyber attack, physical war. Because they are doing too much and nothing is being addressed. They're getting away with a lot and nothing is being addressed. Why are the Chinese allowed to do all of this and no one is saying anything or attacking? We should be destroying their infrastructure right now, by any means necessary. Whether that's a clandestine group of dudes in there messing things up, or cyber attacking the shit out of them, we should be doing something in kind. They are getting way too brazen and way too bold, and something has to be addressed. This is, again, some bizarre shit that the Chinese are doing, and it's all coming out from there. The new COVID version that's out, the NB181, again, started there. Then they have the, what is it called? The HMPV, if I'm not mistaken. And this is what it is. It's a respiratory issue or respiratory virus that's circulating there as well, that they saw a couple of cases in the UK. I don't think they saw anything here. I'm not quite sure or fully sure. But still, look at all of the nonsense coming out of China. Because at this point, they're being a bully. And there's only one way to handle a bully. That's a fucking attack. For whatever reason, we're not doing that. We're playing the soft game, the soft hand game. Well, if you guys do this again, we're gonna... The power inverter, the solar power inverter and the transformers for our power grid should have been enough. That's an act of war, doing that kind of shit. Putting those communication devices so that you can ultimately kill our power and our power source. And nothing's being done about it. That's an act of war. But yet, the government didn't want to address it, because the two articles I read about both of those incidents, the government didn't address it. They were like, we're going to look into it. What do you mean we're going to look into it? Either the American government is in on it, or the American government is scared of the Chinese. You choose, but it doesn't look right. And the amount of shit that they're starting to do, I firmly believe, guys, that they're going to initiate an attack from within. Cyber attack, some kind of fungal disease. Now, those two people, the two nationals that got caught with the fungus, that I think we're going to weaponize it, there might be other couples in the United States looking to weaponize it at other universities. They can release that, get us sick, have a new COVID version, get us sick, and then they can attack Taiwan, because while we're dealing with this new pandemic here in the United States, they're attacking Taiwan. Their attack on Taiwan is not going to just be a frontal attack of Taiwan. They're going to attack Taiwan and then cyber attack other nations that might want to help protect Taiwan. That's my theory. I could be wrong. But other than that, guys, this is the Angry Prepper. Thank you for watching.